So apathy is that state of mind, that way of being where you're not really excited or lit up about much. You don't feel terrible, but you don't feel great either. It's almost like purgatory of the spirit. You're just kind of there and it doesn't feel good. That's where I lived most of my life, was like a groundhog's day type of apathy. And I've been noticing that the frequency out there and with some of the people I've been talking to, the apathy, there's a lot of apathy right now. This is my experience. So if you may not be living in that state, or maybe you are right now, but if you feel apathy or you feel blah or you don't feel lit up or you feel like you're in groundhog's day, then listen up, because I have an easy yet, it's kind of an easy solution. Now, here's the thing with the apathy. We end up kind of forgetting who we are in the apathetic state because it's kind of seductive. You're in a kind of a checked out place. And here's my theory on it. The reason I believe, this is my personal theory, is that right now apathy is kind of ramping up. Quite honestly, is all of the screen addiction. It is all of I'm addicted to my phone, not gonna lie. I pick it up all the time. I find myself spacing out on Facebook and Instagram and social media. And then I'll be like, Beth, what are you doing? Get off. You're literally doing nothing. Like, I'll just be like, and I'm like not really absorbing anything. It's all just whatever someone else is thinking, that I'm absorbing that. And I'm not really thinking for myself. And I've noticed that there's something going on with the screens, and as AI is coming into our reality, that's a whole other video. I personally am not aligned with AI. I am, a lot of other spiritual teachers have been like, well, this person channels that it's amazing and this other person thinks it's amazing. I personally do not think it's amazing. I think we're playing with fire. That's just me. I think it's the more we get away from our humanness, the more dangerous territories we get into. And the phone is the TV was a huge piece of that, getting away from our humanness, going into disconnected places, allowing brainwashing and other people's thoughts and experiences to come over us. And then you added the phone and it got worse. And now we're adding AI. So this is my theory. This wave of tech is not helping these apathetic states. Now, does this take away from the fact that we are responsible for ourselves, our actions, and the way we feel? Absolutely not. But it's one thing, if you ask me, that's adding to the energy that we get to like navigate through. So here is my one solution. I'm sure there's many, but I'm going to give you one today, that if you have been feeling apathetic and I'm not going to tell you to put down the phone because that's an obvious one. And I also know how attached people are, but that is an obvious one, is to be mindful of that. Don't sleep with the phone next to you. Don't fall asleep with your earbuds in your ear. I'm guilty of that sometimes too. And then I wake up feeling like shit. It's harder for me to wake up because I fell asleep with a device on my body. That's not what I was going to say, but definitely be mindful. Do something that you would normally not do. Create a pattern interrupt. So I have a retreat this weekend. I'm getting ready to go to the airport right now. The women that are coming to the retreat, they're creating a pattern interrupt in their life. They're getting on a plane. They're going to come and be with other women, and we're going to do something completely different. It mixes things up. Taking a program, taking a class, making a new friend, even going and like exploring a new neighborhood. One of my favorite things to do is to get in my car and drive to new neighborhoods and walk around that neighborhood. I love it. I get to see new houses and new energy. That's a pattern interrupt. That interrupts things. Do something different. If you are in Groundhog's Day, and you don't have to spend a ton of money to do it, like go to a neighborhood and walk around. That's totally free. Go find a new lake or a new beach or a new woods or a new trail. Do something. Create a pattern interrupt. And then if you really feel like you need to shake it up, take a course, go to a dance class, do something that you would not normally do. It reshifts the brain. It's like, oh, he's doing something else. Boom, and you're off. You're off and you're creating a new pathway to something else. Honestly, with all the work I've done, And if you've been following me for a while, you know I had a very, very horrendous story growing up. And a lot of the things I did in my healing process, and I still do because I'm definitely not healed, I'm in transformation and I'm always growing, is I do things new. I mix it up. I take chances. I jump with both feet into the pool. I say yes to things. I create new friends. And I'm telling you, it is the best medicine. And just begin to be mindful. Like I said, trust me, it sounds like I'm lecturing. I'll stay off your phone, watch your screen, intakes. It's not that. Trust me, I know that we're up against something. I get it. It's very seductive. And I hear, oh, she's always on her phone. He's always on his phone. We all are always on our phone, always on our phone. So just doing your best to be mindful of that as well. But create a pattern interrupt, do something different. So I'm on my way to Colorado. I'm creating a pattern interrupt with a few other women, and we're going to do some new exciting things. And for me too, that's a big deal. I've never been to Colorado, this part of Colorado. I'm going somewhere completely new, and I created it. It's like, God, I'm trusting you. I'm turning this over. So no, the apathetic state, we get to mix it up, get back up on the horse, create something new, and I will see you on the next video. My name is Beth Osmer, and I'll see you on the next video.